pait.
5% determination, 45% discipline.
What your professor says about your work at the moment is about your work and not about you as the person.
Bawal maging bitter.
Remember this acronym, PAIT. What is PAIT? P is the priorities. If you really want to be an architect, set priorities. Don't go to computer shops. Don't go too often to malls. Set priorities. Do your assignments, do your work, do the requirements given to you.
As a student, your number one priority should be your studies. You have to consider it as your job. You know you are being sent by your parents to school to study, and that's your number one job. For each day, you have also to set your day-to-day priorities. Try practicing jotting down the things that you have to do each day according to its importance. And then at the end of the day, you have to evaluate it and assess what was done, what was not done, and then it's a cycle. Write down again the priorities that you set for the next day.
So, nasa UST kayo dahil gusto niyo maging arkitekto. There is only one way to do it. Prioritize your academic requirements. Marami sa inyo may orgs kasi masaya, kasi may leadership qualities kayo, kasi may advocacies kayo, pero hindi naman kayo magiging arkitekto or dean's lister dahil member or president kayo ng orgs or hindi.
Bawal maging bitter. Utang na loob, please lang. Sa dinami-dami na nangyayari sa buhay mo ito, may panahon ka pa para sa love life, bawal maging bitter. Move on! Alalahanin mo ang nakagawi ang kasabihan natin sa architecture. No sleep, no cinco, no love life. So good luck! And no forever. Good luck on your studies, pero you have to also have priorities. At sa priorities, binigyan tayo ng 7 days in a week, and someday is not one of those 7 days. Again, good luck, God bless.
A, which is attitude. Attitude is one of the things that you need to learn. Especially, we hone you for your knowledge and skills, but we are also teaching you how to be presentable. Not only presentable, but also to be more appreciative not only of your work but the work of others. Attitude does not only mean you being who you are, but you towards others. Otherwise, if you have an attitude which is not really appropriate even for offices, even in school, then that might not be also good for offices, especially in the future.
You have to be positive always. If things are not going so well, don't give up. Never give up. Try to accept also constructive criticisms from your classmates, from your friends, and especially from your professors. That will mold you. Those criticisms will mold you into a better architect in the future. And then, as I have said, never give up.
Architecture is an academic program na karamihan ng academic requirements ninyo will be subjected to criticism. In our words, we use the word critique. Your work will be praised sometimes, pero kadalasan lalaitin ng mga professors ninyo yung ginagawa ninyo. Kahit pinagpuyatan ninyo yan or nagkaroon lang kayo ng inspiration the day before. Don't take it personally. What your professor says about your work at the moment is about your work and not about you as the person. Ang importante is that you learn and listen. Anyway, kami mga professors do not even remember what we said afterwards because we've moved on. Kaya kayo dapat, you should also move on.
Then we have I, inspiration. Inspiration, we always wanted to have inspirations in the things that we do. We have the passion to design, we have the passion to make these designs in reality. And the most important thing, especially you in UAPSA, your goal is to be designers in the future, and not only designers but also one of the best, if not one of the best, but all of you would be the best designers in the future. So keep on being inspired and being always having this passion for excellence.
As an architecture student, you know very well that our tagline is probably the best thing that you have to remember for inspiration is 45% determination, 45% discipline, and only 10% for inspiration. You can set that aside later on after you graduate. You'll have more time and more enjoyable time for your inspiration later on. And that 10% should always be, as much as possible, 10% inspiration will be your parents.
Look for professors or architects who could be your source of inspiration kung bakit architecture ang kinuha ninyo. Ask them, #how to be you po. Then, always remember, especially kapag trying times when nahihirapan kayong mag-review for an exam or gusto ninyo nang sumuko dahil malapit na ang deadline sa plates, to find inspiration sa mga nagpapaaral sa inyo. Okay? But sometimes, pwede ding inspiration ng boyfriend or girlfriend.
And lastly, but most importantly, time management, which is related to letter P, which is priorities. So time management, if you value your work, if you value what you do, you will really value time management, because time management is really that part of architecture wherein you have to not only budget your time but also give out the best in everything you do. Not only just budgeting everything and doing and submitting just for the sake of submitting, but also time management to give ample time to your work so that your work will be really a work of art. So, as the saying goes in your UAPSA, not see UAPSA, but I'll see you in the future in UAP.
We follow the tagline as the college that never sleeps. But I believe that if you can manage your time properly, an artist student can have some sleep.
Kung ang Diyos nagpahinga on the 7th day, bakit hindi ikaw? The problem is, inuuna at sinusulit muna yung lahat ng pahinga, tapos malalaman na malapit na pala ang deadline. Time management is important. Kailangan masanay kayo to make your to-do lists. Don't blame the college kung wala kang tulog, lalo na't hindi naman school-related ang lahat ng pinagpupuyatan mo.
Siya nga pala, sa pahabol pa. Karirin ang plates, wag ang classmate at teacher. Thank you. This is a reminder from the College of Architecture.
See you outside!